Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle, and on this channel I talk about finances, and eventually I'll start talking about my career as a nurse and the finances that come along with it. So with that said, I'm going to jump right into this video and let's start now. Alright, so as you can guess from the title of this video, today I'm talking about student loan forbearance and how it was extended until January of 2022. So that gives everyone an additional 4 months to prepare for their student loans to return with the interest and with the payments starting up again. Now, if you're someone who has been paying on your loans even with the forbearance, and that's awesome, that just means you're going to save even more money on interest and you're going to save on time because you'll be able to pay down your debt a lot sooner. So that's awesome. If you're someone who was planning to start paying in October, go ahead and follow through with your plans and start making those payments because again, you're saving on interest, you're saving on time, you'll be able to pay your debt off that much sooner by going ahead and making those payments. Now, if you're in the third group and you're someone who hadn't been making payments, you weren't planning on making payments, and you just wanted to focus on other debts, then this is also a great opportunity because it means you don't have to make payments for an additional 4 months. So if you're someone who has a lot of credit card debt, then I would go ahead and say, just pay down the credit card debt. You know, this can be an end of the year goal where you have between now and December to pay off all of your debts. And I mean, you really also have January too, but make it an end of the year goal. By the end of this year, I'll have all of my credit card debt pay off. That can be a goal for you. Or if you have an auto loan, go ahead and make that your goal. Can you pay it off by the end of this year? Or can you pay a significant portion more off by the end of this year? It's always great to just see what you can pay off that's higher interest, so that way you can use all of that money towards paying off your student loans later on when they do pop up again in February. Now, what am I doing? I am doing a different option. So I actually was making payment towards my federal loans even though they were 0%, and then I also was making payments towards my private loans, and I actually have another private loan that comes directly from my institution. So I went to Emory University for nursing school, and they gave out their own loans as well. And they were just lower interest, so of course I took those before taking my higher interest one because I wanted the lower rate. And one of them, the interest is starting back up this month in August, and another one in November. So my goal is to just knock out both of those loans by the end of this year, and then use all the money that I was using towards those loans towards my main private student loan and also my federal loans. So that's my plan and what I intend to do. Next year I also plan on travel nursing because I do have an auto loan as well. And I'm okay with that auto loan. You know, my car was really old. I had had it ever since high school and it just kind of failed on me. So I was out of luck and I needed a car, and I keep my cars for a long time. So I think I had that car for 10 years and it was already maybe 4 or 5 years old when I had originally gotten it. So I was okay with getting a car. The car that I purchased was 3 years old, and I intend to keep it for hopefully 20 years. Hopefully it'll just be me in the steering wheel, and I won't buy another car until it's just me holding a steering wheel. All the wheels have fallen off. The whole thing is just, that's my plan. Hopefully it'll last that long. I mean, maybe 15 years the earliest, but I do intend to keep it for a long time. And the way that I purchased this car is I did put 20% down, and I went through my local credit union. So the interest on this car is only 1.9%, so really low interest. So I'm not going to be paying any additional fees towards the card until I start travel nursing. I do intend to pay off the entirety of the card during my first travel assignment. That's the first thing I want to knock out, just because I do intend on going back to school and I don't want a car payment when I'm back in school. Whereas my student loans, if I still have a balance when I do go back to school, then they actually will be deferred. So that's kind of my plan. Hopefully I don't have to take out loans for when I return to school. I'm looking for all of the scholarships, all of the different methods. I'm thinking of joining the Air Force even if I have to get through the next program. So we'll see. But I definitely never want to go into debt again, and I'm really excited that the forbearance has been extended because it does give me the opportunity to pay off 2 of my loans by the end of this year, since they are smaller loans. Of course, my private loan, that is something that will take me a few more years to pay off just because it is a big lump sum, and so I don't have little mini debts to pay off there like I do with the federal ones, which I could do like the snowball method in terms of starting with the smallest balance and going up there, but it doesn't really make sense with my private loans. And I think for people who do refinance, if you decided to refinance your private loans, or maybe you had refinanced before they ever offered the 0% interest, I guess you can't really do the snowball method in that terms because it's just kind of one huge lump sum that's consolidated, which has its pros and cons. It's one payment, and for me it was a lot lower interest, so that's why I refinance only my private loans, because I did have to take out private loans for nursing school. So definitely some options for you in the future. If you are someone who does have private loans, I think Earnest is really awesome. That's who I went through for my... Alright, so I went through Earnest for my private loan refinancing, and if you guys are interested in refinancing any private loans for a lower rate, I'll leave their link down below in the description box. They do allow you to do a pre-check to see what your estimated rates would be without harming your credit score, so I think that's a great option that they offer. Of course, this video is not sponsored by them because right now at this time I don't even have a single subscriber, but hopefully that will change today. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up by pressing the like button. Go ahead and subscribe so that way you're notified the next time I post a new video. I try to do that weekly, and go ahead and leave some comments and let me know what other types of videos you might be interested in, if those are geared more towards just finances or more towards my nursing life, because I have yet to do a video towards that. So just let me know down below in the comments. Thanks. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.